Hey everyone! Welcome back to Celebrity Buzz, your go-to channel for the latest breaking Hollywood stories and behind-the-scenes truths that nobody dares to tell. Today we've got an absolutely shocking update about Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, a story that's left fans in disbelief and tears. Stay tuned till the very end because what's happening behind the scenes will change how you see this power couple forever. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, one of Hollywood's most admired couples, have always been the picture of charm, laughter, and unbreakable love. From their decades-long marriage to co-hosting Live with Kelly and Mark, they've shared a bond that many fans have called storybook perfect. But recently, something unexpected happened, something that's left their loyal followers asking, are Kelly and Mark okay? At first glance, everything seemed fine. The couple continued smiling on air, exchanging their signature flirty banter, and even celebrating their latest Daytime Emmy win for Live. But behind those smiles, insiders say tension had quietly started to grow. A mix of exhaustion, emotional distance, and a few career decisions that might have pushed them to a breaking point. It all started a few weeks ago when Kelly appeared unusually subdued during a live taping. She laughed less, spoke softer, and even avoided direct eye contact with Mark for most of the episode. Viewers were quick to notice and took to social media asking, why does Kelly seem upset? Some even speculated that she and Mark had a disagreement just before filming began. Then, an even more concerning moment happened off-camera. During rehearsals for an upcoming Halloween episode, one of Kelly's favorite annual traditions, she reportedly walked off set mid-discussion. According to a studio insider, there was an argument between Kelly and a senior producer about creative direction, but Mark's silence during the exchange made things worse. The source revealed, Kelly looked disappointed. She expected Mark to step in, but he didn't say a word. That moment, small as it seemed, was the spark that reignited deeper issues that had been simmering for months. Kelly and Mark's transition from co-stars to co-hosts wasn't as seamless as many imagined. For decades, they were known as a strong couple who complemented each other. But working side by side every single day in front of millions has its pressures. One insider close to the show said, they're both perfectionists. Kelly's been doing this show for over 20 years, and Mark's still finding his rhythm. Sometimes she takes charge and he feels overshadowed. Other times he steps up, and she feels like she's losing control of her own stage. It's a delicate balance, one that's tested even the strongest relationships. Yet what came next left fans absolutely shocked. Reports began circulating that Kelly had been considering taking an extended break from Live, something she's avoided for years. At first, people assumed it was just for rest or personal time. But when sources revealed she'd recently been in contact with former co-host Ryan Seacrest, rumors exploded. Was Kelly looking to return to her old dynamic? Or was this a sign she was ready to move on entirely? Mark, meanwhile, appeared caught off guard. During one episode, when asked about the possibility of taking time off, he tried to make a joke about it, but his tone was tense. Well, if Kelly takes a break, I'll finally get to host without interruptions, he said, forcing a smile. But fans didn't laugh. They sensed something deeper. The couple later denied rumors of a split, insisting they were fine. But actions speak louder than words. Kelly was spotted leaving the Live studios alone several times, something she rarely did before. Paparazzi photos showed her looking tired, phone in hand, with what one fan described as the look of someone who's had enough. What made matters even more emotional was Kelly's confession during a recent segment about stress and burnout. She admitted, sometimes you put so much of yourself into everything, your work, your family, and forget that you're human too. You can't keep running on empty forever. The audience applauded, unaware that those words might have been more personal than anyone realized. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. According to a close friend, Kelly recently had a heart-to-heart conversation with her daughter, Lola, who urged her to take care of herself and reconsider her work schedule. The source said, Kelly loves what she does, but Lola reminded her that family comes first. It hit her hard. A few days later, Kelly reportedly broke down in tears backstage after filming, telling staff she needed time to rethink everything. Insiders claim she's not just considering stepping away from Live temporarily. She might be ready to end her on-air career altogether. Mark, on the other hand, is said to be heartbroken by the thought. Hosting Live with Kelly was something they dreamed of doing together for years. But as he's seen how the pressure has affected her, he's reportedly told friends, "If she needs to walk away, I'll support her." Still, the emotional toll is clearly heavy. Behind closed doors, the couple is said to be in deep conversations about their next steps. One insider hinted that they might shift their focus to a new joint project, something away from the daily grind of morning TV. They've talked about producing or even creating a show that fits their pace better. They still love working together, just not under the constant spotlight. But perhaps the most heartbreaking part came during a recent taping when Kelly, in what seemed like an unscripted moment, looked at Mark and said softly, "We've been through everything together, haven't we?" Mark nodded, replying, "Yeah, everything, and still counting." The moment was brief but emotional, and the audience fell silent, sensing a layer of truth behind their smiles. The couple's fans have since flooded social media with messages of love and support, using hashtags like #StayStrongKelly and #TeamConsuelos. Some are urging them to take a break, while others are reminiscing about the early Live with Regis and Kelly days, when Kelly was the new face of morning TV, and her energy was unstoppable. Yet what makes this story so compelling is not just the rumors or tension, it's the undeniable bond they still share. Despite everything, Kelly and Mark have faced every challenge side by side. Whether it's raising 3 kids, balancing fame, or navigating the relentless pressure of live television, they've always found their way back to each other. Even now, amid uncertainty, there's a quiet strength in their connection. One crew member said, "You can see it. Even when they disagree, they're still each other's biggest cheerleaders." That's rare in this business. Still, as fans wait for an official statement, speculation grows. Will Kelly take that long-rumored break? Will Mark continue the show without her? Or are they preparing to walk away from Live altogether and start a new chapter? One thing is certain, something is changing. The days of Kelly and Mark's easy banter and morning laughter may be nearing a transformation. Not necessarily an ending, but a turning point. The story continues to unfold, and just when people thought it couldn't get more emotional, an anonymous network insider hinted that a major announcement might come within weeks, one that could reshape the future of the show. Whether that means a new direction for Live or a complete farewell remains to be seen. Fans are bracing themselves, remembering that sometimes even the happiest couples face storms behind the scenes. As one fan wrote online, "We just want them to be happy, even if that means goodbye." And that's perhaps the hardest truth of all. After decades of making America smile every morning, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos might finally be realizing that happiness sometimes means stepping away from the spotlight they've called home. As the audience holds its breath, one can't help but wonder, will this be the end of an era, or the beginning of a new chapter for one of TV's most beloved couples? Whatever happens next, one thing is undeniable. Kelly and Mark have already made their mark on television history. Their love, laughter, and resilience have inspired millions. And even if they choose to walk a quieter path, their legacy will continue. Not just as co-hosts, but as two people who face the highs and lows of life together, hand in hand. Wow, what an emotional journey. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have always shown us what love and partnership look like, both the good and the challenging parts. What do you think will happen next? Do you believe they'll step away from Live for good, or come back stronger than ever? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because this story isn't over yet, and we'll be bringing you every twist as it unfolds. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and take care of each other.